Where's my darn yarn?
Hi everyone and welcome to episode number 30 of the Dyepod. My name is Petra
And my name is Robert.
and we come to you from Eksjö in Sweden, where we run our yarn dyeing business, Fru Valborg. And you can find us on Instagram at Fru Valborg. And our web shop is www.fruvalborg.se. And that's pretty much it, I think.
That's quite
We're
a lot.
mostly active on Instagram. That's my favorite social media, I think. It's very easy.
Yeah, so now I think it has been 2 to 3 weeks. Very good start.
Yeah, 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah, but let's round it off to 2.
Yeah, okay.
So 2 weeks, very good start of the year. How have you been, Petra?
I have been good.
Great. What have you been up to?
I've started working. That's
Okay.
pretty much it, I think, if you don't have anything else in your mind. But yeah, I've started to work and I am a little tired, if I should be honest.
Yeah, you should be.
Because we have been home for many weeks now since we were sick and everything, and now it feels it's a little bit slow to go back to work again. But otherwise, I have been fine. And you?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. So that's it. Thank you for today.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Hope you
liked
have
it.
a lovely year.
You know what? Last time we had a goal for 2021. Do you remember what that goal was?
That was to record at least every third week.
Yeah, but there was another goal. Something with followers.
Oh, we should reach 2,000.
And did we?
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. So finally we reached 2,000. Sorry, people who are following this.
But
No, it's not crap. It's super good
it's
content.
a little bit crap. But
But actually,
cares?
you know, last time I said I asked a question, and it was probably a question I thought I asked inside of my head, but I asked it like this. I said, "Why are people watching this?" And so I said it out loud. It was meant for the inside conversation. But anyway, some people have actually responded and said that they like this pod.
that's really, really fun.
Yeah.
Actually.
So now I know.
Yeah, it's just having a few people writing that just makes us going on.
You will never be rid of us now.
But what shall be the next goal? Because we said that for 2021 the goal was 2,000, so we have to have another business goal now, maybe.
It was a very modest goal since we were lacking only 20, but still, you know.
You never know.
You never know. Okay, so another goal, what should that be then? Do you have any ideas?
I actually have started to write up some goals for 2021 in my little notebook.
Could you give us a flavor, please?
I don't know. It might not be for the
public
viewers.
consumption.
Yes, one of the goals actually is that I decided to start writing a newsletter that you could start subscribing in the web shop, because I actually I heard about many people, but I read it somewhere anyway. Her Instagram account was just shut down, and then there was no way to contact her followers or customers or whatever. And so for me that almost only use Instagram, it's very, very vulnerable to only have one way of contacting people. So yeah, and then I decided I should start writing newsletters as well. So I'm just about to learn how to do that via my web shop, because that's where I think you should go and subscribe if you'd like to have them.
So if I'm now a Fru Valborg customer and I hear you say what you just said, and I'm thinking, newsletter, okay. What will I get in the newsletter?
That I don't know. I don't actually have so many
tried.
newsletters myself, but I've checked them out a little. But I'm thinking more like a little not just this and this and this yarn will be in the shop update, maybe just what I'm working with, and maybe a little about life, and maybe a little about thoughts and dreams of things, maybe.
Okay, sounds like
surrounding
a
for the
pretty
board,
good.
that is, but
Oh.
it's not something that will come to your mailbox like several times a week, so they will bother you hopefully, but maybe once every second week or something. A little what I'm working with, what I'm planning for next shop update. Maybe there are some fun news about the company or so.
Okay. And you say that to get a part of this, then there will be something eventually coming through your homepage then, so you can subscribe
yes, because that's where, when you pop in the shop, there will be a little notification that you can subscribe for the newsletter and things. So
Cool.
I guess so anyway.
Yeah.
That is how it will work.
That's a good goal. What more do you have on your list?
What I have more is surrounded by another new thing that we have to announce.
We mentioned it last time actually.
Yes, we did. So some of the goals of is together with that thing.
Yeah, and what is that thing?
That thing is what we talked about last time, and that was that we were asked if we wanted to take the other place as well. That's just beside here, our studio here, and we decided to say yes. So now we have like, I think it might be like 230 square meters.
So much place for activities!
Yes, and that's really fun. I thought it was a little scary, but we talked about it, and yeah, it's not. It's always scary because you have to work a little more to just pay the costs, but it's also very fun to have something new to dream about and plan around and things like that.
Yeah.
So that feels really fun, I think, and it's a really nice space. It's a really nice kitchen, an open kitchen, and where you could have like these tables and have maybe knit nights or knitting retreats and things like that in the weekends maybe, and so on.
Yeah, and we got some very good ideas on YouTube actually from you guys.
Yeah.
On what we could do with that space. And there was one that I particularly liked.
I can imagine what it was,
Yeah.
but you can tell.
I can tell, yeah. So, as you said, we will probably explore some type of, knitting retreat or knitting weekend or knitting course, something like that. I'm quite sure. And then someone wrote, and combined with that, you should have beer tasting.
That was a really good thought.
That was really, really good thought. I don't really know laws and regulations and so on around that, but I'm having kind of a hope that as long as it's in a closed community thing, then maybe it's actually allowed. So I will check that, and I hope that we can make it happen.
That would be really nice, and I think it's just to start doing it.
Yes.
It's always the hardest before you have done something, and it feels like a really high mountain to climb. But I think that would be really great, and I also thought, maybe we could have a Swedish one, and then we could have something from maybe people from abroad, or we could have. There was actually someone who said they were going to go over from, I think it was from Poland, over the ice this winter to join.
I said I meet her halfway, so we buy skates and then we meet in the middle.
That's perfect. Just show the way to Eksjö.
Yes, I'll have a long string attached to me, and then when I meet her on the ice, we can just follow the string back.
Yeah, that's perfect.
A string.
They might join even more people on the ice.
And we make a big yarn.
From all the countries over the ocean there.
That's so cool. So we'll meet you on the ice somewhere.
No, so now we are really happy for all the thoughts you might have about this space.
Yeah. The only, I guess, downside, or not downside, but a little bit bummer, because when we take over this place 1st of February, right? And I guess knowing you, and probably a little bit knowing me as well, we will get a little bit energized by that, and we will start, okay, let's build up this and let's paint this wall and let's get ready. But then we have a pandemic.
What?
Yeah, it's true.
I had no idea.
No.
Okay.
So probably
Stupid thing.
time will be a little bit pushed ahead.
We will make the space a really cozy one first of all.
Yeah.
So and maybe after that the pandemic is over.
Yes, I certainly hope so.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it will be in a very nice place, and there will also be a plan for a shop.
Mm-hmm.
So and my actually I think my parents would love to help out. Mom said she would like to maybe have the shop open or help there or help with the classes and things and make fika.
Fika, Swedish fika.
Swedish
God fika,
God
as we
fika.
said.
But yeah, so we will have a little help with that and things as well if we would like to.
Yeah.
So
It will be good.
Feels good.
There are a lot of ideas. Yes, so that's very nice. Another thing I think you have done since the last time we made this pod is you have actually taken the first bath of the year.
I have.
How was it?
It was really cold.
What?
And there was no sauna or anything included in this bath. It was just us. We had this couple visiting us and during the New Year. We recorded before New Year. Yeah. So during the New Year, since we had the corona and everything, we felt it was safe with one family. And yeah, so we were just taking a walk in the old city here in Eksjö, which is a very nice place to look at and things like that. And and it was really cold that day, so we were full winter dressed, so to say. And then we passed the lake, and Robert has joined our swimsuits. So we just now it's time. We just got undressed, put the swim clothes on, and just walked out and took a bath. And it was really cold, really, really cold.
Yeah.
I thought it felt colder than last year when we also took a bath the 1st of January. And then there was actually ice on, so we had to take away the ice. But this time it felt I don't know if we had to take a walk and it was already a little cold and then you just had to...
Maybe we were just getting older.
Maybe, yeah.
It's 1 year older, you know. So did you like it?
I like it when I get home afterwards. Then it feels really nice. It's truly a brain freezer to jump in the lake this time of year because, you know, there might be 1 or 2 or 3 degrees in the water.
Yeah.
So it's not nice when you get in there, but it's nice when you get up and have your clothes on again. Did you like it?
Yes, I liked it very much. The only moment I don't like is before. So anything before the bath is hell. But as soon as I get up off the water, or not as soon, maybe after 10-15 seconds after I get up, then I really like it. Because then it's like my head wakes up, and that feels quite good.
It does. I agree with you.
Yeah, so I've told my kids that when I die, they should, on my tombstone, they should write, "He never regretted a bath."
Yes.
Yeah, so I hope they will. I'm not going to be here to find out, unfortunately.
It's good.
Yeah, so you said business goals, the new place down over there. What else then?
No, I think the goal surrounds the things that will take place there. So I don't know if I have any more really important goals with the... Just keep on dying.
Keep on going.
Don't stress too much. Take it... I shouldn't say I should take it slower with the dying because I need to die because that's where the money gets so far in a way. But Maybe just take a day off or two sometimes, knitting and relaxing a bit.
You know, that's the best with this pod, that things you say get recorded. So I can go back and show you if I have to.
I think I said it last year as well,
Yeah,
but
you did. And it
it
didn't
might
help.
be true this year.
Yeah, it didn't help last year.
No, but no, that's just a thought. I probably will die just as much, but
Yeah, it probably will.
it depends. If there is classes and workshops and things as well, there are other ways to work as well. So we will see.
Yes. Did you get back your energy for dyeing yarn during the holidays?
Yes, but I still feel I'm a little tired in my body. So when I just dyed 2 smaller wholesale orders this week, and I was very tired in my arms and in my shoulders and things. It was very heavy to lift the yarn and things. So, but I'm not tired of the yarns. If I, but I'm a little tired in my body, and maybe because we have been sick as well. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. It's many people I think have like lingering symptoms quite long after they're well again.
Yeah, I would like to have a week off just by myself. I said it to you a few times.
Yeah.
We have been home all family now for many weeks, and everybody is in the same space. And I always want, after that, I really like that, but after that I would love to have 1 week just me and the knitting and all the podcasts or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe you should do that then.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I don't know if I will do that, but I always long for it a bit.
Okay.
And there are many knitting projects to be done as well.
Yeah, there are. Maybe we should talk about knitting then.
Shall I show the knitting first, the knitting content? Because I actually wrote the makenine that I will show you this time.
I know. Maybe you should first show just what you're working on.
Yeah, okay.
And then we can come to the makenine.
So I casted on a few projects this just past 2 weeks or something.
Yeah.
And during the holiday, but and I finished one as well.
But let's first ask the question of the famous Petra Mojo. Last time I think it was really low.
And now it's really high.
Ah, it's back.
It's
Mojo is back again.
Okay. Yeah, but it's back.
Good.
So there are a lot of projects that I really want to cast on, and I ordered some magazines with the patterns, and I have a lot of inspiration at the moment.
Okay. So dig into it.
Yeah, I will show the first and only faux, and is this trace dye. I have shown it before, but it's actually all done now. Not blocked, but all the ends woven in and everything. So Treista by Knit Love Wool, or Jennifer Steingas is her real name, but on Instagram. So I knitted this in my BFL Gotland DK, which is supposed to show here because I will dye up some more of it. I thought I wouldn't, but now I changed my mind. But however, the shipping from the UK to Sweden at the moment, because Brexit and everything, is really hopeless. I ordered this yarn 1.5 months ago, and it has not arrived. And I got an email 2 days ago from Schenker, which is one of my main delivery forwarders. And they have stopped all shipping from the UK, both in and out. So there is just full on their terminals and things.
Yeah.
So yeah, they just stopped sending out anything. So I have no yarn of this, but I have this sweater. So what I did was I just knitted the sleeves straight forward and then made a lot of decreases for this more tight cuff. And also I re-knitted the hem down here because I made a 3 pearls 1 knit hem, and that was really it didn't look good at all, and it just rolled in like this or something like that. It didn't look good.
And you did it in a quite gangsta kind of way.
Not for a knitter, I think, but maybe you thought it was.
I thought it was really hardcore.
I should put it on maybe. Yeah, I just took my long circular needle and picked up the stitches, one row before the ribbing, and then I just cut the hem off with a scissor, and then I continued knitting the other way.
Yeah,
so
it's really determined. I was a little bit like, wow, you're tough.
Yeah, but it's not that uncommon if you ask other knitters, but it looks maybe a little...
Looks brutal.
It looks a little brutal.
Yeah.
But I really like this joke anyway. And joke.
This yoke. Yoke, it's like in Sweden when they want to say Elton John, they say Elton John. So there is something there with the language with yo and joe.
Yeah.
So the yoke.
It's kind of just to the waist, and a little of this puff sleeve maybe because I knitted it straight. And here is the yoke, and it's not blocked just as I said, so it might look a little...
Which colorways have you been using here?
I've used caramel for the main color, and then I have ash, the natural grey, and ice mint. So that's the colorways, and I hope I will receive this yarn soon, because there is another project that I have knitted as well in this yarn, which was a test knit for Tornedalsfrun, or Kajsa Vuorila, who is an amazing designer, and she designed a, how do you say, toffel?
Slipper.
Slipper in the same base, and it has no name yet, but
Can you show it then?
I have it here.
Yeah, but I mean, is it legal?
Yes, it's legal to show because she has showed it on her Instagram and other test knitters as well. I'm always a little slow as always, but this is how it looks. It's a really nice pattern, and yeah, this is either not blocked, so it's a little not that even maybe, but it's a really nice pattern anyway. And you start by casting on the stitches on the heel, and then you knit the heel up here, and then you take the stitches from the heel on hold on scrap yarn or something, and cast on new stitches and start knitting the foot.
Okay.
So that was very fun. I have never knitted
That sounds
a
very
slipper like that.
advanced.
I have never knitted a slipper at all, so this is my first one. And then afterwards you just take the resting stitches from the scrap yarn and pick up from the foot and make an I-cord bind off.
4444?
4444.
I-cord.
Yes, 4444. And it fits really good. I thought at first it looked giant, but it didn't. I thought it looked a little wide, but my feet are very wide.
Yeah.
I have very small, no, I don't, not small. I have very short feet, but they are just as short as wide.
Yeah,
so
like a
really
square.
duck feet. Yeah, square feet. And that was really good because these fitted perfectly for my feet. So they are short and wide. And it was perfect for my foot actually, so I was really happy. I didn't have to re-knit it or anything. So yeah, that's a really nice one, and this will be available or released. The pattern will be released soon, I guess, when all the tests are done and things like that. And I aim for having yarn kits for this in the shop, but as I said, the yarn is not here yet, so who knows?
How much yarn would you need for a pair of slippers like
I
that?
think you need 50 gram of each of these main colors and just a little tiny 15 or 20 grams for these. Actually, the pattern is also, this color is integrated in the pattern as well, but I was too lazy. I just didn't do it. I'm just it's so typical me when I just do the lazy things. But and this was really, actually, this is not my favorite knit. These small things, they take time, even though they are so small, or just because it's very tiny, I don't know. I like a big garment in my knee, holding a sweater or something like that, but yeah. I'm really proud that I actually did it. It's just one more though, one more to go.
Do you think you'll have the second slipper syndrome?
I already have it, but I will do it because I just want to take a lovely photo with these ones. So
it looks quite difficult, quite tricky to knit this with all the patterns, is it? And all the heels and stuff that you said?
I thought it was a little bit tricky at first because I didn't know how to cast on with two different colors, and it was Judy's magic cast on, so you used several threads, and I thought it was a little tricky actually, but she's a really talented designer, and she's so I just had to follow the steps as it said. And then I had a long conversation with Eva at Eva Svabbel because I wrote, I don't understand anything, I don't know how to proceed, and so she FaceTimed me and showed how I should do. So but when I figured it out, it worked fine.
Who is Judy?
It's a woman who introduced this cast-on way.
Okay.
But I don't know her, so I can't say anything more about that.
Quite recently?
No, I don't think it's so recently.
So it's like a well-known
I have
cast-on.
done it before, but not with two colors.
Okay.
I like that. I always do that when I knit toe-up socks, but then I have one color and yeah. I didn't actually know how the slipper was constructed first as well, so I didn't have the picture in my head how it actually was going to work, but yeah. Anyway.
Okay. Do you
Another fun
have
project.
any other projects apart from the 9?
I do. I have. This will be a long episode, I think.
Yeah. Maybe we'll go on for 2 weeks and then we just can start the other one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, next project.
It's like your head didn't get that.
Yeah, we just go on.
Yeah, okay.
Until the next one.
Okay, good.
But I was just very focused on my next project.
Yeah,
so
excellent.
I thought it was a very good idea, Robert.
Yeah, thank you.
I applaud you.
Appreciate that.
Varsågod. Okay. So, the next project is also in this BFL Gotland base, but the fingering version. And I wanted to knit something in it just to see how it holds up, and so and I decided to cast on the stripy sweater by Andrea Mowry that I have been looking at for a while. So I cast it on in 3 different shades of the BFL Gotland, and I really like it so far. I was not that fond of the increases on one of the rows. I think it looks a little bubbly, but yeah. Anyway, often these increases aren't that good looking before the garment is blocked, so I hope they will disappear. It looks a little bubbly on the sweater at the moment, but if you just stretch it a little, I hope it will be fine.
I really like those colors together.
Yeah, I wanted these very subtle contrasts, not too much, just very simple and natural colorways.
Yeah.
So I chose these ones. They are the natural gray. This is oyster and this is thyme. And it's kind of the same category of colors. And I really like it so far. I have just separated for the sleeves as well. And just going down. It's a little stretchy, the neckline, and I hope it will be not too tight. I hope it will stretch out a little and be a little more relaxed in the neckline. This is kind of a little too tight for me, I would say. I like...
You wanted to go like here?
I want to go like this way. A little more relaxed when there's nothing on my neck.
Understand.
But so this one I knit with a 3.75 millimeter needle instead of 4, because I thought a 4 millimeter needle would make the gauge a little too loose for this yarn. So I chose one size more than I would have done otherwise, maybe, just to keep the fitting good.
Yeah.
And I think the perfect needle size would be like 3.25 or 3.5 for this garment. Okay.
Yeah. So you probably don't know why we're laughing now, but we just had to, because as Petra said before, this camera shuts off every 5 minutes. And it just did, and she was in the middle of a sentence that she concluded now. So
yeah,
good, very nice sentence. I like that.
Effectful pause. Anyway, that's that project, and I'm happy about it so far. It feels really soft.
Stripy.
Stripy. One of my goals this year as well will be to put my projects on Ravelry to remember what I have actually done.
That is stretching it, I think.
But I get some questions from my customers. Which needle did you use? What is gauge? Blah blah. And I never remember. I almost never remember what I used, what needle I used, or anything needle. But
Okay.
I will try to be a little better at that anyway.
Yeah. Stripy wasn't that the name of the evil gremlin?
That I don't know.
I think so.
I watched Gremlin, but I would never remember what the names were.
Gizmo, you remember?
Gizmo, I remember.
Yeah, so you see?
But that's... Maybe I wouldn't have remembered it if you didn't say it.
He was so cute.
Yeah, it was cute.
Jesus Christ.
I think I would take this off because
gremlin.
it's really hot.
Okay, enough about gremlins. Do you have other projects not in the 9?
Yes, I have. I also casted on yesterday, I think it
See,
was.
the mojo is going crazy now. It's
yes.
like I can almost not speak to Petra. She's just in her own world, casting on
I
new
wonder
things.
if this is on a make 9, but
Ooh,
never mind.
then-
Never mind.
No, but then we need to save it.
Okay, but then I can't show it.
Yeah, but you can when we come to the make 9.
Okay, it's on my make 9.
Then forget you ever saw this. Are there others before the make 9 then? You have to do things in order here, my
Okay.
dear wife.
Okay. So the last one is my birds of a feather shawl.
Yeah.
And it's just one stripe to go. It starts to get really long.
Yeah, definitely.
It goes from here.
Jesus.
So I used 3 different colorways here. Some yarn that I have left in Merino Single and in Halo Sock and Merlin. And 1 skein of Fuzzy Mohair in a colorway called Limpet. It's really difficult to see that colorway now maybe, but it's really long. And it's knitted from this and all the way up. So I knitted like...
This is where we
This,
need
so
a
to
new
say.
studio to fit this shawl.
And as you see, this is the last row. And I hope the yarn will be enough. It will be maybe 1 inch more to go. So, but I really enjoy this.
Super nice.
It's really nice, and it will be really cozy to wear, I think.
So how many stitches would be in one of those last rows?
No, it's not that long, since you knit it on the... You don't knit the longest rows, because you knit it like a diagonal, or how can you explain it? Just as I showed you. I knit it from down here and up. So the rows aren't that really long. Oh, the yarn is everywhere now. I think I'm stuck somewhere, but
you're caught in the yarn.
okay, so anyway, my last stripe, and these are in colorways caramel, varanasi, midas, and limpet on the mohair.
I like Midas.
Yes, that was your name. And I have it in my really beautiful bag from Camille Knit in Denmark. She's also a really talented designer, and she is actually now designing a sweater that looks really nice in my Silky Yoke singles. So that will be very exciting to watch when she's done, but I really love this.
So, now we are ready to go to the famous Make 9.
Yes!
But before we do that, what is the Make 9?
Make 9 is like the projects that you really wish to make in the following year. So this is Make 9 2021, and many people do this, they put a collage with the 9 pictures and put on Instagram and things, and I'm always too lazy to do that, but I thought maybe for the vlog podcast I will make this.
And is there any particular reason why it's 9?
Maybe because it looks the best on Instagram when you have 3. No, I don't
probably
know.
it is.
I don't know,
It's actually,
but yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, so should we have some type of introduction, some type of a kind of a theme song, or what? How do you introduce the Make 9?
Okay, there it starts. So, the first project. I should have opened my book. So the first project is actually Snowy Forest. And it is from the latest Line magazine, number 10. And I fell in love with it when I saw it. It looks really delicious. It looks, the cables in it are really wide and squishy it looks. So I just thought, I have been looking for the right yarn for it. But this is the sweater that I decided to cast on yesterday. So maybe I can show it now.
Absolutely, now
we will
you
also,
can.
of course, show
And
pictures.
who is the designer of the Snowy Forest?
The Snowy Forest designer, I have to look now because I actually didn't write it up. Midori Hirose.
Okay.
And she also designed a very popular, many other popular designs as well. I knitted another from her, and I think that is it ranunculus? I think, but now I'm really, I think it is ranunculus.
Okay.
I might be,
Could be.
I'm a little unsure, but yeah, anyway. So I decided to cast on yesterday, and it has this lovely fat folded neckline. I really like it. And it's really stretchy, so this will also be a little relaxed, I think. I have a very small needle now, so it's difficult to show. But there are like 2 different cables. It's this one following all along down the yoke. and these wider cables down here, and I think this will be great. It's the same as the colorway in the Birds of a Feather shawl. It's Midas along with a strand of mohair in the golden colorway. They're really similar, but you can see this is a little colder, maybe this yellow. And it turns out really, really nice. So just a single strand fingering yarn and a mohair. And
What is the size of those needles? They look huge.
They are 6mm needles. And for the neckline I used 5mm. So I'm just going as the pattern says so far.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
First one.
First one. And the second project will be, actually I have not decided exactly for the pattern, but I have started to spin again.
Yes, that's right.
I ordered a lot of wool from World of Wool in the UK, and I managed to get it here before Christmas, so that was really good. But, sorry. I actually started a little. So what I decided was to knit a long cardigan with my own hand-spun yarn. So I ordered some different shades of natural wool. So I have not dyed this. I think it looks really nice. It's my first skein. I have spun before, but for the sweater. So this is a black, if I could remember the name. I think next time actually we will do a little spinning thing, when I show all the yarn, all the wool that I bought. I think this kind of black Manx Lawton, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Black sheep.
It fit when I spun it. It was really easy to spin because it had such long fibers. But when I spun it together, when I plied it, it's a 2-ply. It's really dense. It feels like this horse hair.
Yeah.
How do you say tagel?
I don't know.
No, but it's really. I don't think I would knit a sweater in just that base or cheap, but it looks really nice, and I thought it turned out really even. I think it must be like a DK weight yarn, I would say. I have not, I don't know how many meters it is on. But so, yeah, one is done. And just the other day I used this more light brown. I don't remember what this is either.
Leicester.
No, it's not Leicester.
Could have been.
It's something else. We will take this in the next episode, but this feels much softer. Although I found it harder to spin because the wool was really, it didn't just, the fibers wasn't just lying, it felt really, I don't know what to say.
Short fibers.
No, not short fibers, but it was so mixed in some way. I don't know how. It was more difficult to spin. But these two will be the contrasting colors for the white Leicester that will be the base, the main color for the sweater. So these will do a nice yoke along with the white Leicester that I will spin from now on. And I bought a book, Stickat till vardags. By Erika Åberg, a really nice book, and I thought actually that I would choose this pattern maybe for the yoke, and I will knit it in the round and maybe steek it afterwards.
Steek it?
You knit it in the round and then cut it open. Okay. So I'm thinking of that. This is a really nice book, a lot of nice patterns here.
And for the non-Swedes, it means everyday knitting.
And it's a book. It's a Swedish book, so I don't know if it's available in English as well. But this one is in Swedish anyway. A really nice one. I wanted to show another yoke, but anyway, here is the yoke as well. Yeah. So that will be the second project. And the third project, I was gonna burp.
Please let it all out.
Anyway, so the third project is a hat, and it calls Vuono hat. And this must be in Finnish, and I'm really no good at pronouncing Finnish words. Vuono hat.
Vuono hat.
Vuono hat. Vuono hat.
Vuono.
And the designer is Ronka Hakaleto. I might say it right.
Yeah, I think you say it like a native.
Yeah, but it's a really nice hat that I'm with a fingering and a mohair together, a little more rough fingering yarn with beautiful like cables and a folded brim. We will show, you see it on the picture, but that's the third, and I have not started that, so I can show you. And I have no yarn of these either so far. Maybe
Okay.
handspun as well. That's the third. And the fourth project is Moonwake Cowl by Andrea Murray. I'm a little longing for stranded knitting, but in a smaller project as well, and I think cowls are really nice. This is a cowl that you have twice around your neck, so it's really cozy and warm, and I'm always cold around my neck. I always have a shawl when we're out and things like that, so a lovely stranded knitted cowl will be the thing, I think. And it's really nice. You can use many colorways in this, so I think it will be a fun project. And also I can just knit sweaters. So. And the fifth project is Ystävä cardigan, also from a Finnish designer. Her name is Jonna Hietala, and she is actually one of the people behind Line. But she made a really nice cardigan as well, like a little structured in just one color, and it feels like this very everyday cardigan, so to say. And I have been looking for that for a while, so I think that might be one of the projects. And the fifth is also a cardigan. There will be, but I have no cardigan.
No, you have.
What are you laughing about?
You have almost no clothes.
What are you laughing about?
I think you're cute.
He's just laughing because why are you gonna have so many?
No, you knit all the time.
Yeah, I do.
You need clothes.
Okay, yeah.
You will freeze to death.
True. Anyway, the next project is the Northbound cardi, and this is in Making Stories. I think the last number of Making Stories, and it's a really nice cardigan with a neckline that you kind of fold over. You knit it really wide, and then it hangs out, or you just fold it out with a V shape and a drop sleeve, so it starts here somewhere, and there's a really nice texture. It looks almost like cables all over the body, and the arms are just stockinette stitch. But this is a really nice, and it has a peachy colorway. But I have not decided for colorway or for yarn. It's knitted in a sport weight yarn, and since I don't have any sport weight yarn at the moment, I have not decided. But yeah, that's next project. And the project after that, I think it's the 7th project, is Honey Moss by Andre Maury. Alternatively, do you say like that?
Yes, you do.
Range, which is from the same designer. But this is a shawl that uses an Aran weight yarn. And it has a beautiful texture. And since I have ordered a new base, which is Merlin worsted / Aran, I thought about what projects to make in this when it arrives, and then I saw this Honey Moss by Andre Maury, which is actually also knitted in a worsted merino linen base. So I thought that would be perfect to start up with when I get the yarn. And I talked to the producer that they have spun this up in the middle of March, I think it will be here, which might not be the perfect season for getting an Aran weight yarn at home, but it's a really, really nice base. It's also 10% linen and 90% merino, and it will be great for worsted weight / Aran weight sweaters and shawls and hats and things. So I'm really excited about this.
Just have to hope for a long winter then.
We hope for a long winter, or maybe you just have something to knit for towards the winter.
Yeah, true.
But that's the next. And the 8th project is Nigella. And it comes from another thing that I actually just bought that arrived yesterday in my mailbox. And I ordered 2 publications from Mary Wallin, I think she pronounced it, Mary Wallin. And these are just beautiful. It's as much the project or designs itself, but how she uses the colorways in her, these really, it's like this Shetland patterns. This is stunning, I think. And all the projects in here is just beautiful.
Okay, I thought it was... So the name of the magazine is...
The name of the magazine, this is the publication Gentle. So it's a concept with the different patterns. And this is Meadow. I think this is the latest one.
So inside here there are many different patterns?
Yes, it's like 10 patterns in one. And they are really beautiful. Everyone is beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
And she uses colorways that really gets to me, because I love these projects. Look at those socks. They are so nice. And I think it's kind of my colorways.
Yeah.
I love these.
And we'll put the link down here to see these on marywallin.com. It sounds like a really Swedish name. Mary
Wallin. But
you say she's from America.
Yeah. I almost would. I think it's America, at least English speaking country. I think it's America. Okay. Anyway, the pattern I decided, the Nigella is one that I just fell in love with as soon as I saw it. It's this one. And I don't know if I should knit it as a sweater or if I should knit it open as a cardigan. Just because there's almost always more use to cardigan. And I don't use sweaters that is that long. In that case I have shorter ones.
You should go cardigan.
So nice.
And you should do,
Really
what was it
beautiful.
called when you split it up?
Steak it.
Steak it.
And I've just done that
Yes.
one time, and that was the most ugly thing I have ever knitted.
Yeah, but then you've learned. I mean, you will steak the hell out of this one, I'm sure.
You have to learn sometime. And I'm kind of lazy always, just doing what I can. So. And the last one, the 9th project, is Suolalu sweater. Suolalu. Suolalu. I have no idea how
Suolalu?
this is pronounced. Suolalu.
Suolalu.
It's really Swedish.
Another Finnish one, or?
It might be. The designer is Jenna K.
Sounds like a rapper.
Jenna K. If it's in Finnish, I don't know. But to me it sounds Finnish. But I have no idea. It might be just something else. Anyway, this is a really beautiful sweater knitted with this stranded pattern on the lower part of the body on the sweater.
Okay.
It's really nice. It's like a floral pattern, and up here is just straight plain one color. So it's a really beautiful one, and yeah, I think I really like that one. It's a lot of sweaters now and cardigans, a lot of big projects, but I like big projects. They're kind of just as fast for me as a sock, I think. So, because I'm kind of slow with small projects, but yeah, a lot of sweaters, but there was also a hat
cowl.
and a shawl and cowl, so it's a little different, but.
And is it a problem that none of these projects are intended for me?
Yes, it might be a problem. Actually, I must show this now, because when I saw it yesterday, I thought this will be the next project for Robert, and I might take away one then and make one for you, because I really liked it, and I think you would look really great in it. I'm just gonna find it. It's in this book Sticka till vardags by Erika, and damn it, I can't find it. Here. Is it shown?
Yeah,
This one.
that looks nice.
That's look really nice. It's a really nice neckline there.
Löj.
I would knit it not that fitted, a little more loose for you.
Is that because you think I can't carry it?
No, it's because you like looser fit on your garments.
Okay.
Or am I wrong?
I don't know. Maybe I do.
Maybe you don't. Maybe you get a really fitted one, like a sausage.
Like a latex suit.
Anyway, I like this one. So, you know, I don't. The makenine, I think most people don't do that.
Yeah, because that was going to be my next question after we now cleared out that I was not on the list. Thankful for that. So what do you think in percentage, what's the likelihood that in 2022, when we look back, you have made all of these 9?
I think it's 5%.
Okay.
But it's mostly for fun.
Yeah.
And it's, of course, you know what to cast on if you don't find anything. But I'm just, there comes a new thing, there comes a new thing. So, and this might change in a week or two. Next,
maybe we should do this in every episode.
I might have 9 new ones for the next episode.
Yeah. Maybe we could ask you guys looking at this to, if any of you have your make 9s, maybe you can put them down here in the comments.
That would be great.
Give us some inspiration.
We always like that.
Yeah.
I am an expert on searching for fun projects, so it would be really great. Please let us know.
I think there will be many who have the beer bag on one of their 9.
I think so, the Bubba beer bag. I
Big
really
Bubba's
think
beer
so.
bag.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, there was a person who made that really nice.
Yes, there was.
That was amazing. So she showed it on Instagram a long time ago. She made 2 for her, I think her husband and her friend or something, and they were so much nicer than I made it. But you know, I made the sketch, she perfected it. That's how we work.
Absolutely.
That's how we roll. So maybe in 2021, maybe I will launch a new design of something.
This
not
might
for the
be
beer
the first step into your new designing career.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I have a long career ahead of me as a knitting designer. I just have not opened the door yet, fully.
That's really exciting.
Thank you.
Open a new door.
So let's see what happens. What's behind that door? Nobody knows.
I'm looking forward to this, actually.
Thank you.
Okay, so what else do we have? I think I don't have any more projects anyway.
No.
Maybe you could write as well if you'd like to see or know a little more about
Me.
Robert or the spinning.
Yeah, the spinning, probably.
I probably think they
prefer the
will
spinning.
like to know more about you, but I was about to say the spinning.
Yeah, so was I.
Because I actually ordered a lot of different wools and I started spinning, and maybe you would like to see a little movie when I spin, and I could show different wools the next time.
But why don't we decide that? Why don't we have like a spinning theme next time?
Yeah, just a little
good
part
idea.
of the vlog, because I really like it, and I see a lot of spinning vlogs myself. Just watching them spinning, they don't even say anything.
It's like when the kids watch people eat.
Yes, it's the same.
Yeah.
You hear the sound of the and you just see this. It's so monotone. How do you say?
Monotonous.
Monotonous. Just it's like yoga, meditation, not yoga, meditation. But and of course we wouldn't put in 20 minutes.
2
of
hours
spinning,
of you
but
spinning. That's gonna be the next.
anyway, I will show what I have spun and how the next skeins will look, and some of the wool maybe, if you would be interested. So
Yeah.
okay, I think maybe just the most important thing is left now, and that would be my next.
No. That would be the beer. And
Yay!
I can tell you that today is gonna be very special.
I am so very interested in this one.
Yeah, so am I actually, for real. And I found this a little bit as a coincidence, this beer here, up in the local shop. But I've been reading about this, and this is actually quite special. Because the beer that we will try today, first of all, look at this beer.
It's like champagne.
It's like a bottle of champagne. It's called the Fuller's 2020 Vintage Ale. And Fuller's is a brewery in England, in London. And it's a super old brewery, so it kind of dates back to the 1600s. But then it was, I don't know, kind of a brewery, and then it evolved and people got in and out and so on. But it has roots back to the 1600s. And it's still there. And they make a lot of, this is a big company today, so they make a lot of beer. But they make this one. And the special thing about this beer, I mean, this is a little bit like having a bottle of proper champagne, I think, or like a beluga caviar, or I don't know, something really special, because this beer is unique. They make it, this is the 24th edition that they've made this beer, and it's different every year. And the bottles, if I open this, is an
I haven't seen it.
unboxing session. The bottle looks like this, and it has even a number. So this particular bottle is number 54,367. And when they make this, you know, they yeast the beer, but then they put it in the bottle and they yeast it in the bottle also. So this bottle, this beer, you can store it for 10 years and still drink it.
Oi.
And because it has a number here, it means that for every day there are less and less and less of this particular 2020 edition because people drink them. So as time goes by, this becomes valuable.
So it's a bad idea to drink
So
it.
I don't know if we should drink this.
No!
No, but actually
It's Friday.
I saw on their homepage that the 2012 edition of this is worth £100. So that's quite interesting. I bought this. This is the most expensive beer I've ever bought. It cost around, I think it cost 70.
$7.
Yeah, $7.
$7.
70 SEK. So it's super expensive. But you know, if we wait 10 years, it will be worth 10 times that much.
Then we wouldn't have been able to enjoy it today.
No. So I'm a little bit, I don't know what to do with
We
this.
like to live, Robert.
That's true.
Maybe in 10 years, are you
Let's
sure
crack
that
open this
you're
bastard.
still alive?
No, I'm not. I don't know.
No, we
I
should
hope I
drink
am.
it then.
Yeah,
Our children. No.
That's
We have
true.
to drink it today.
that's true. Screw it. Screw it. Yes, so we'll drink it. One control question though, because last time you had no taste, no smell, so it was a little wasted tasting, so to say. Is this now back, since this is the magnum
It's
of the beers?
exquisite.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And I think I feel nervous now, or I know I do. Because this one, I have so high expectations.
I might feel a little holy drinking this.
It's a little bit like, not to offend anyone, it's a little bit like if someone said you can have dinner with Jesus. It feels sacred somehow. Or Elvis or someone, you know. Buddha, Jesus, anyone. Oh, you can smell. The whole room starts to smell.
Does it smell a little pineapple?
I'm sure it does. It smells everything. I can smell my future.
I've
Yeah. Okay. So look at this.
at the moment now,
Yeah.
I think I'm not that professional to say something about this beer. It might be an honor.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think you have much more beer tasting in you than you give yourself credit for.
Okay.
I expect that this will be a little bit like drinking from the fountain of youth.
God!
So please do the honors, my dear wife.
How many years younger do you think I will become?
You? 15?
Oh my God.
15 to 20 years younger.
Almost like the oldest daughter then.
Mm.
That's nice. Cheers, Clara. See you at the 20 line. It really has a different taste. I have to try it one more.
And you know the ingredients of this beer is hand
Pineapple.
chosen. It's not pineapple. Maybe it is pineapple. I don't know, but it's hand chosen by this brewmaster. I can't stop thinking about this since I read it.
A little like Yoda?
Yeah, I that's what I see in my head. This old person with a cane and beady eyes, and he's walking around and he's saying, "I
Picking
want
that,
the
and
pineapples,
picking
and
that,
I
and pick
want
that."
yeah."
Okay.
And then he comes home with like a basket of stuff, and he makes it, and it's all dark. Nobody knows.
This is number 54,367 beer.
Yes, but it's all the same in all of them, of course. Yeah, okay. But I see it in my head. So, dear wife, what do you think?
I think it's really nice. It's a little more of. I'm really not that good at beer,
Come on,
but
yeah.
I will go to the like Guinness section of the beers for this one.
Okay.
Not the more easy like lager or tasty good as ale as I like.
Mm. But it is an
But
ale.
it's an ale.
Yeah.
But the more easy drinking ales. You have to taste.
Thank you.
I don't have any words for it.
It's that good.
I don't know what it tastes like. It tastes like beer. It tastes like old beer. It
Oh
tastes
my
like
god. Oh shit. Oh, that's a taste explosion. I mean seriously, you should try this. This is like holy crap.
You liked it?
Yeah. My whole body is full of taste. I feel I'm getting younger already. Wow.
Okay.
Super rich taste.
Yeah, it truly was.
Well, let me have one
Yeah,
more.
I really
Let me
like
have
it.
one more.
You have to have many more, I think.
I don't think I've ever tasted anything quite like this. It's like an explosion of taste.
But could you describe some of the tastes? Tastes.
Taste this. Taste this. I don't know if I could. I don't know. Just a lot of it. It's like someone has a rave party inside of your mouth. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so you are really happy.
I am super happy. I think this was probably the best investment I've ever made. Actually, the best 70 SEK I've ever spent. So if you have
I'm
70
really happy.
Swedish kroners and you have nothing else to spend them on,
Instead of the candy bag for Saturday.
Fuller's 2020 Vintage Ale. And you should buy 2 bottles, you should drink one, you should save one for 10 years, and you will make that money back 10 times. Boom! Now we have to grade the beer.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just get some stuff here. But do you agree? Am I going too far on this, perhaps?
No, I really liked it, but I don't. Maybe not just as much as you.
Okay.
But I'm very excited
But
for you. I love it. I really love it. I love it more than anything.
Would you at least agree that it is special?
Yes, it's special. It's special. I have not tasted anything like it. I have drinking like a few of the darker beers and things.
Yeah.
But I think it's towards that section.
It's like
Or
what
something
my
like that.
parents used to tell me, you're special. I don't know if that was good or bad. So, how many plies? Yeah, how many plies do you give the Fuller's 2020 Vintage Ale number 54,367?
I give it. I might give it 3.
Yeah, I think you should. This is not for
You
anyone.
can just drink 5 of
No.
that in no. So
You
I
drink,
give it.
you drink one of those.
Yeah, I say 3.
3. I totally agree. And then for the taste, how many skeins would you give?
I just have to take up all the 5.
5 skeins for Fullers. Yes, thank you. Wow, she's even better wife than she was. You won the Wife of the Year award again.
Cheers.
Cheers. So definitely worth an investment. Thanks for convincing me to open the bottle and not save it for 10 years.
No, it had been boring.
It had been boring, yeah. Thank you. And thank you for being you.
Thank you. You're welcome, Robert. Thank you. The same.
Thanks. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, that was really nice having this truly amazing experience.
Yeah.
So I think we might be done for this time. Do we have anything else now? Nothing can beat this beer now, so I think we might just... And even Loke has been lying in his holiness.
For next time, you know, with the beers, we just have, I think we just have to forget that we had this beer.
Okay,
and
yeah,
move on.
yeah.
Otherwise, why
Maybe
do
we
do
have to
this?
just start vodka.
Vodka bomb. Yeah.
No, but yeah. We have to go back to the regular life.
Yes, we do.
We can't live in luxury all the time.
No.
No. But we deserved it now,
We
I
did.
think.
Yes, it was a good way to start the year, actually. I think we should end the pod now
True.
and get some lunch.
I think we should go and help my sister soon.
Yeah, with the car.
She called me and her car's battery is dead.
Yes.
And she wanted me to push her car out from the garage
Driveway.
driveway. So.
So then we need to help her.
Yes, we need to help her.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Anyway, again.
It's the vintage ale.
You actually were 20. That was the last one. And, no, anyway, we are happy that you are with us and all the comments and everything, all the love you give us. We love it and we are so happy about that.
Yes.
So, therefore, 3 weeks till next time again.
You said
not
2,
more. I said 2?
Mm.
I said 2, 2, 3.
Okay, 2 to 3.
I might have said 2, but that was last
We round up and down as we go. Please continue.
I have nothing more to say.
No, take care of each other. I know people are in Corona times. Stay in there. It's a light at the end of the tunnel. Be kind. Be cool. Be creative. Be here. Bye.
Bye.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here